Hello art beaders! Becky here for artbeads.com, and we've got a brand new video for you today. Today I'm going to show you how to do seed bead coralling. This is a little variation on seed bead fringe that you can use to embellish your projects. It's great for seed bead embroidery, embellishing peyote or brick stitch designs. You can even use it to embellish something like kumihimo. Basically any kind of beaded piece you can embellish with seed bead fringe and seed bead coralling. So let's take a look at how to do seed bead coralling. Coralling is a variation on a seed bead fringe technique. You can see it makes these fun little coral branches that just look wonderful all together. We've got this beautiful ocean themed necklace featuring all kinds of seed bead coral branches coming off of this great kumihimo braid, and you can use this technique to embellish all kinds of different designs. You can use it as fringe on bead embroidery, maybe some brick stitch earrings or a peyote stitch piece. Any kind of beaded piece you can embellish with some seed bead coral fringe. So I'm going to show you how to do this technique with 8/0 round seed beads. You can switch up the sizes, and that'll create a whole new look, and of course play with the colors too. You can see that quite a few different colors were used in this necklace to create a really nice look. I started off by adding a bead stopper to the end of my thread. You can also just thread on a stopper bead if that's something you want to do. And then you're going to start by adding seed beads for your main branch of coral. And this length is totally up to you. This is a really easy stitch to customize to whatever you want. I'm going to start with 24 seed beads in my main branch color, which I will use this turquoise color for. So I'm going to string on 24 seed beads, and this will be my main branch of coral. I am also using KO beading thread. You can use all kinds of different beading thread. Toho 1G is a good one, Miyuki beading thread, Naimo. There's all kinds of different beading threads you can use for this technique. Fireline would be good if you decide on using crystals. And I'm also using a size 12 beading needle. Now that we've got our main color, our branch of coral, I'm going to add 3 accent color beads. So that hot pink color seed bead is going to be my accent color, and I'm going to add those onto my thread. Now we're going to start to make that fun little coral shape. So I'm going to skip these 3 accent color beads and go back up through those first 2 turquoise beads in my main branch. Voila! From here, I'm going to make another branch of coral. So I am going to add 2 of my turquoise beads and 3 more accent beads. So once again, I'm going to skip over those accent color beads, and I'm going to go back through the 2 branch beads that I just added. And then pull tight. And you kind of want to make sure that your tension here is good. So it's good to work close to your stopper bead or your bead stopper. My coral is taking shape. So I've pulled that branch tight. You notice that I haven't gone through any of my main branch beads yet. I'm going to go through the next 4 beads in my main branch that are above this branch to kind of get everything into place. And pulling that really helps shape all of that up. I'm going to make another branch of coral here. This time I'm going to add 4 of these turquoise seed beads. So this branch is going to be a little longer than the last branch I made. And then I'm going to add 3 accent seed beads, that hot pink color. Once again, I'm going to skip over those accent colors, and I'm going to come back through the first 2 seed beads of this branch. From here, I'm actually going to branch off the main branch. So I'm going to add 2 main color beads. And then 3 accent color beads. So it's a branch on a branch, which that's the fun of this technique. You can really get clever and creative with it. And we're going to skip over those last 3 accent beads added and go through the 2 turquoise beads that we used to create this branch on a branch. Here we go. Now to get back to the main branch, we're going to go through these last 2 seed beads on that branch we were branching off of, and that'll get us back to the main branch. Just like that. And pull tight, make sure your coral is looking corally. And then I'm going to bring my needle up through the next 3 beads on the main branch, and then you're back on the main branch and you're ready to start coraling off this main branch again. So I'm going to do another, just one, that's just 2 beads. I'm going to add 3 accent beads. Go back through those 2 branch beads. And then go up through maybe the next 3 beads in the main branch. So cool. So you can keep doing that, and you can see that it makes a really cool coral effect. So you can really play around with that technique. Keep going as far up the main branch as you would like. You can see some of these stop quite a few beads short of the very top. Some go closer. It's really up to you how many you want to add. It's a super fun technique. You can really play around with the colors, the size of the beads, how many beads you're adding, if you're going to branch off a secondary branch and make a 3rd branch, a branch on a branch. All kinds of different things you can do with this technique. It's super easy. For this example, we just started with a new thread, but if you're kind of embellishing something like this, you might want to weave your thread into your beaded piece and start the fringe right on your piece. You can certainly start them here and then add them to your beaded piece, but it might be easier to just add them directly to your beaded piece. So that's something to keep in mind. And I did want to also mention that we have step-by-step photo tutorials for this technique as well. I've got a link to that in the video description. You'll also find instructions for this beautiful ocean-themed piece in our design studio. So I will give you a link for this as well. So I hope that inspires you to start doing some coraling in your designs. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you, and I hope you go out and make some seed bead coral fringe for your projects. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you want to see next, or if you have any questions. And as always, make sure to subscribe so you're the first to know when videos like this one are out. Thank you so much again, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.